What is going on, everyone? Welcome to a Strikeout Beer podcast, your least favorite podcast with your least favorite people with your favorite beers. As always, guys, I'm Alan.
RD, what up?
Not much, brother. How you doing?
Oh, just living the dream, enjoying myself. It's a beautiful, almost spring day here in North Texas, but it's still wintertime technically. And the cold weather has got us just for a little nip.
Eh,
But it's going to
well,
warm
it's
up
like
for us.
70 something today.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be nicer tomorrow,
Yeah.
but we're in March. St. Patty's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
It's like right around the corner. Is that next week?
Yeah. 17th.
17th. Okay. Yeah. So
5
that's
days
in
away.
five days as of this recording, 5 days away.
Mhm.
And you're like, hey, find something about St. Patrick's Day. And I said, okay. I got a couple different topics. Do you want to do just 5 facts about St. Patrick's Day traditions? 5 St. Patrick's Day traditions, or 5 St. Patrick's Day fun debates that you'll enjoy after having a few beers? And you
I'm
said,
in.
I've had a few beers. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said, done. So I've got 8 here. Will we go through all 8? I don't know. We'll see. Right out of the gates, if a real leprechaun existed and had a pot of gold, what's the first thing you'd buy?
So I got to catch the leprechaun and get the
So
gold.
this is you caught the leprechaun, you got the gold.
Uh-huh.
What's the first thing you're buying?
Nothing. I'll just store it away. I'm boring. I don't know why you ask me these
You got to
questions.
buy something. First thing you're buying, you're going to buy something.
GTR.
Okay. All right.
How about a GTR and the newer one? I was gonna say
Okay.
R35. Yeah, R35.
Okay. All right. There you go.
How about
I'm
you?
I'm I mean, the boring the boring answer is my house. Like, I'm going to pay off my house, right? But outside of that, I would buy another property that it would be a big property though. Like, and on this property, part of that would be one, I'd have a podcast studio there.
There you go.
You know, that because obviously, if I get a pot of gold and I'm fucking rich, I'm quitting my job. You're now quitting your job because
You're
I'm
gonna
giving you
quit?
enough money. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know if I quit.
No, you're going to, because here's what we're doing. I'm quitting my job. I'm giving you enough money to quit your job, and you're now coming over to the podcast studio every morning at like 10. You get to sleep in,
Okay.
right?
All right. All
You
right.
know, and we're gonna start doing shit. We're gonna
What
start
if
having fun.
what if the commute's too long? I just can't make it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
it's gonna be somewhere in the middle.
okay.
Right.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. No, 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 no. It's gonna be somewhere in the middle. And plus, I'm gonna have a lot of property. I'm gonna have a bar in the studio,
Okay.
right? And we're gonna knock out stuff for Part Time Nerd. We're gonna knock out stuff for Strikeout Beer. We're gonna knock out. You know what? Now that this is our job, guess what? We're doing a sports network type thing. Like,
Okay. All
we're
right.
doing baseball, we're doing football, we're doing WNBA, we're doing hockey. We're doing it all because that's all we do. We now podcast for a living, right? I've got enough money from the Leprechaun to support our podcast that's losing money hand over fist,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, we got a massive tax right off on our hands.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I'm buying. I'm buying. I'm gonna have a big property. And it's gonna have a really nice podcast studio in it, and also with that podcast studio, for you comes with a driver, because obviously we're probably gonna have a few every day, right?
Okay.
And you got to get home every night, and I'm not expecting you to, hey, you'll have a couple cars, so if you want to drive a car over in the morning, and there'll be a driver that will take you and your car home, or 2 drivers, right? So that guy can come home, whatever. We'll workshop that part. But
I
yeah,
appreciate that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're thinking ahead.
No,
I like how you're thinking.
I've got I think about these things. All right, number 2. If you had to drink only green beer for a week, how long before you're tapped out?
A week.
Right?
Most people don't know this, but it's food dye.
It's
That
it
goes in
it
there.
is.
And that actually, for some people, most I would say I'd say a lot of people, it affects the stomach, so you don't you're gonna have some adverse effects from, consuming a
But
lot of food dye.
but it's the only thing you're drinking. So you can't drink water.
Oh, I can't have water? Oh,
No, it's the
man.
only you can only drink, let me repeat it.
Yeah.
If you had to only drink green beer for a week, how long before you're tapped out?
I could probably last a week. I probably could last a
I
week.
mean, you can do just about anything for a week.
Yeah. But yeah, in reality, all I do is drink water and beer anyways. I have
Yeah,
an occasional Coke from time to time, but yeah, that's all I drink, water and beer and some tea. I'll have some tea from time to time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the can here. I had a Jolt Cola today.
How was it?
It wasn't bad. It's 0 it's I think I had, like, 1 carb.
Did it get you
Like,
zippy again?
it woke me up,
I haven't had caffeine in about 3 weeks.
but I don't think it has, like, caffeine, like, because like, it doesn't have carbs in it or sugar.
It's got caffeine.
It uses, like, other, like,
Even
crap.
Diet Coke has caffeine, like diet drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
haven't well, I'll take that back then. I've had some diet or some Coke Zeros and, like, maybe a little like a nip of that and a nip of, uh, Diet Dr. Pepper or something like that, but yeah, I don't drink coffee I hadn't had coffee in I don't know how long. Hadn't had teas, caffeinated tea decaf, teas. Yeah, I don't
okay.
know. I don't know why I'm being so weird right now. I'm just being
Yeah,
weird.
it happens.
Well,
Alright, next up, would you rather find a pot of gold or get free beer for life?
free beer for life, thank you very much.
I feel like with a pot of gold, I'm good.
How big's the pot?
It's a big pot.
How big? I need to know the weight. Weight.
It's like the pot of gold from the Leprechaun movies.
Alright, so I guess I gotta deal with that. Alright, I'll take
Yeah,
that.
you just gotta do it.
I thought it was like, a pot of gold, like, you find a little pot or something like that. I don't
No, 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 it's a big pot.
let's see,
You
Leprechaun.
found it at the end of the rainbow. You found the end of the rainbow,
Hold
and
on.
you found a big ass pot of gold.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
How much we talking?
Oh, how much is gold worth these days? A
Oh,
lot.
it's a ton.
Right. So give me the pot of gold. I can buy beer for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I'm just looking. I'm just looking for, the weight of it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Leprechaun's pot of gold varies in estimate weight based upon size of container, often imaged as a small cauldron. Cauldron suggested as a 7-liter pot filled with gold would weigh approximately 134 kilograms, 296 pounds, while
A
smaller,
lot of ass gold.
yeah, smaller suggests a pot of gold will weigh 15.2 ounces, which is less than a pound, several hundred ounces. So, yeah, if you got a large pot of gold, you're never worrying about
Yeah.
anything
I,
coming.
I'm assuming it's the one you find at the end of the rainbow, which is really big.
So about 2 million. It'd be like 2 million
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
got the big one.
yeah.
So
All right.
okay.
Um,
Mhm. All right. Make some things happen with that.
how many beers does it take before someone starts claiming they're a little bit Irish?
Is it St. Patrick's Day? Half a Guinness. Half a fucking beer in. It might if they're walking up to the bar to fucking order a Guinness, it's already out. That's already on their
It's
lips.
but also like I mean the saying is what everyone's Irish on St. Patty's Day,
Yeah, everybody.
right?
That's it.
Everybody. Okay.
We're a
Me,
welcoming
we
community.
are. We are. And like me, I'm Irish Italian, right? My grandma, she would tell me all the time she's an old Irish witch. Um, she was Irish. My grandfather was Italian. My grandfather was Italian, like mixed. What did you say? Mixed up with it was part of the whole Jimmy Hoffa scene
Oh, okay.
back in the day. So
There you go.
yeah, so I've got that Irish and then or that Italian and old Irish witch. So yeah, no, but St. Patty's Day, everybody's Irish. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Um.
pretty quick though. It's a half a beer in, half a Guinness in or whatever if you've been around people like that. So, yeah, it is what it is. They always wanna know how much Irish you are too. It's like, I got
Right.
orange hair.
I haven't done a test, but I'm
I've
pretty.
changed. My test has changed. It says I'm mostly Scottish now, which is what my mom told me.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, no, I've been half English,
Yeah.
half Scottish pretty much my whole life, and that or English and Irish, and now it's English, Scottish, and Irish. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
It's
somewhere
always
like around a quarter or whatever because like my grandma was Irish, my grandfather was Italian, and then so that's 50-50, right? And then my mom, and then my father was Polish. So that kind of waters it down a little bit, but
I'll tell you what, man, the last probably 10 years, it's been like, "What are you?" I'm like, "I'm American." And they're like, where are you from?" I go, "From Kentucky."
from
You know?
America.
And they're like, "What?" I go, "I'm from Texas." And they're like, and they were like, "What? What are you?" You're. I was like, "I don't. No one cares about that anywhere else but here.
I'm a person. That's what I am.
No one cares about it anywhere else but here. That's it." So,
All right.
anyways, all right.
Would you rather
Mm.
drink 10 green beers or one mystery green drink someone hands you?
The 10 green beers, buddy. What the hell is in that mystery green drink? You know what I mean?
Nobody knows.
It could be fun. It could be just a smoothie or
Could
veggie
be.
smoothie or something like that. But the fact that the unknown is so terrifying, yeah, I'll probably drink that anyways if I'm, when we used to go out for St. Patty's Day, even even like we've known each other for years and years, go to happy hour or something like that. It's like, yeah, no, I'll knock back 5, 6, 7, or 8. Green. I usually stop after 5 green beers. I'm like, I don't just give me the untinted one. So
Yeah, I have to. Like on St. Patty's Day, I got to go somewhere where there's green beer, and I have to have one. Like
I have 1
it's
and I have a Guinness. I have, 1 of each. That's my
yeah, and the thing that sucks, like there's not a lot of places around here where you can go get a proper pint and Guinness, right? It's few and far between. It's mostly these days it's out of the bottle. Like if you go somewhere and order a Guinness, they're gonna give you a bottle or a can, right, and pour it in a glass for you. But
Yeah. We got
yeah,
Irish pubs downtown, so that's usually where I get mine, and
okay,
there's, 3, legit Irish bars downtown, like, within walking distance from the building, and so that's when we go hang out, and they closed one down actually because, we were at home. I was like, "I ain't going downtown to go have an Irish beer." There's a couple down here or up here, I should say, that you can actually get a pour. That's legit. But
okay.
you're right, it just doesn't have it much these days. Most of
Yeah.
them are on tap, they'll just crack a bottle for you.
It's gonna be tough for me this year because St. Patty's Day falls on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and that's the day we're going out of town, and the
Where you're heading, you should be able to find one.
well, no, well, where we're going, like, where we're actually staying is in Friendswood, and according to the people at the Airbnb, like, the closest grocery store is 30 minutes away from where
Oh,
we're at.
oh, man.
Yeah,
Oh, y'all in
yeah,
the woods. Okay.
yeah, and they said, like, depending on your cell phone service is spotty out here, and then they said we have country Wi-Fi, whatever that means.
It's just slow. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so,
a satellite, essentially.
yeah.
So grab you so here's the best thing you can do for that situation. You get you a nitro can, and that's how you can have a pretty decent pour.
Yeah, I'll have a Guinness, but I'm talking about having a green beer on St. Patty's Day.
Well, you gotta get you so 1, you don't do
I'm gonna have to go somewhere when they first open up on St. Patty's Day.
no one does, a green Guinness anyway, so you're gonna have a
No.
light beer, get you a couple drops of green, you can
Yeah,
do
I could do it
keep
my
it at
own
your house.
myself. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you can
yeah,
make an event out of it, but
yeah.
then also you can get you a can of nitro, for that,
Yeah,
and so
no,
you
I'll
just
get a
and so you can have an actual proper Guinness as well. They have
yeah.
those tops that you can put on something, but you can have you a nice little
No, yeah,
Guinness and then also a
I'll
green beer.
definitely have a bottle or a can of Guinness, whatever, and then,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm just gonna have to get food coloring for, my beer and just
just a
put it in
couple drops,
myself. Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
more than that.
yeah,
Couple drops,
record a video. How
there
about
you
that? Um, what's the most ridiculous thing people do on St. Patrick's Day?
go. Get drunk, get overly drunk.
Over that's as what I would consider myself as a professional drinker. That's amateur night.
It's amateur day if you go to the parade. Yeah, it's one of the things I love doing. We've done it a couple times is go to the parade on Greenville, but you're pretty much done by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And you're already making bad decisions, almost getting in fights, almost hell breaking loose, pissing on the side of 75. It's a long list. I think that's what it is. I think that's exactly what it is. Just too
You
much
have people who
overindulgence.
don't drink going out to drink, right?
And
You've got it on St. Patty's Day, you have it on New Year's Eve,
yeah.
and you have it Mardi Gras,
Mhm.
especially down here. Like a lot of people go out for Mardi Gras and things like that down here.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and those are the nights that me and my friends we consider like amateur night.
Yeah.
Like occasionally we would go out to the bar, but most of the time we went to especially on like New Year's, we go to bar for a little bit, or we did for a couple of years. Then we're like we're going to house parties. We don't want to be out dealing with all these amateurs that don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, it's, that's 3 of the dangerous days to drive on the road too, and the day after because it's, after midnight, you know what I mean? The next day, some of the most dangerous days to be driving, but yeah, I mean, I'm with you. That's what my dad's always called it, amateur night, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Excuse me. But, yeah, no, it's just overindulging, and then, all of a sudden you're like, you got a $300 bill. You're like, "What the hell is this?" Or, it's just the drunkenness between it can cause issues other ways, and you don't want to wind up in jail or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's fun to
I would,
go, but just don't overindulge if you can. If you just want to hang out and enjoy yourself, and you know it can be fun.
yeah.
But well, I tell you what, once the switch is turned on, I don't know, it just goes.
Yeah. I got one last one for you.
All right,
If a leprechaun challenged you to a contest to keep his gold, what competition would you choose?
height.
Okay, but that's not really it.
Jumping. Vertical.
Well, okay. Well, don't say jumping because leprechauns have what? Starts with an M, ends with a C. Magic.
Oh yeah.
So
I guess I wrestle one of them. I guess I don't know.
you wrestle a
Yeah,
leprechaun.
yeah.
So apparently you've never watched the leprechaun movies where he just fucks shit up.
Not wrestling though. I mean, I wrestle one.
No, he just straight murders people.
You can't bring that in a wrestling match.
Are you murdering?
Yeah, you're gonna bring the chair in all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a butcher
I
knife.
mean,
I don't know. I would think that's it. I don't know. A contest? Yeah. If he's got magic, then he can beat you at anything. If it's just straight up, then it's like oh, we'll hit BP or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
batting practice.
I'll see you on the ice. How about that? I don't know. Good
I
luck.
would I would I would challenge him to a game of Trivial Pursuit because the random shit I fucking know is it's absurd.
If
Like,
I have Lizzie with me, I'm in on trivia. Like, fuck it, because she knows all the shit that I don't know, and I'm the other guy on the other side that she doesn't know anything about. So then we work together and just crush dreams.
yeah, we. I remember one of the first times, like me and Liz, we went to Corpus. That's where her brothers live. That's where she's from, and we were there, and we're hanging out. And her one of her brothers was like, "Hey, let's play Trivial Pursuit." And I was like, "Okay, let's play." You know, and he's like, "Oh, well, my team's this, and this, and you're with." I was with like Liz's mom, and I don't remember who the other person was. I was like, "Okay, let's go." And then we proceeded to just completely like curb stomp his ass. And apparently it was the first time he's ever lost, especially with like in the family.
Oh, okay.
And like he was so pissed because like it got to a point to where like I was just kind of toying with him. Like, so we'd ask a question, and I'd be like, I don't know, man. And they're like, oh, I don't know. I think this, I think that. I go, let's just say this. And they're like, really? I go, yeah, let's just try it. I know the answer, but I'm like, let's just throw this out there. I'm like, let's go with this. He look at me, and go, fuck you.
Oh
I go,
god.
what? I go, what? He goes, yeah, you're fucking right. And then like since then, like all be hanging out. Everyone's like, hey, let's play a game. I'll look at him. I was like, hey, Dave, you want to play Trivial Pursuit? He goes, he'll flip me to the double birds and be like, no, I'm not playing with you. I was like, ah. But yeah, no, it's just yeah. I just know the dumb stuff I know and the random stuff I know. Again, it serves no purpose other than in like a bar trivia or Trivial Pursuit or something like that.
Yeah,
It doesn't help me advance in life whatsoever.
yeah,
It's helped me. I've made 0 extra money because of it or anything else. It's just I just know dumb shit.
yeah, yeah. You're right about that.
So, but yeah. What do you guys think about that? You got any comments, thoughts, concerns, snide marks about anything we talked about? Tell us. Right in Rapid Dave's crotch, just right there. Oh, you can't see my finger going all the way down, but I'm just going hardcore down in there, just. But let us know, guys. We thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.